Okay, hi everybody. It is Bonkai Night 22. You know why I'm laughing? This fairy tale chapter that I'm about to review. Let me tell you something right now. I probably would have never in a million years called this shit. Because I did not see this coming at all. Now, this chapter, okay, 390, entitled The Boy's Tale. I'm not calling it that. It's called this. Gray, I am your father. And Deliora. Because that's what we found out in this chapter. That just blew me the fuck out. I mean, I did my Kenichi review and I said there were signs. Here, you really can't say that. At least in my eyes, you can't say that. Because, like, where are the signs? Where was it? Where can you state that? Because here's the thing. I suppose if I went back and took a look at the beginnings of Fairy Tail and Gray's backstory, we might. But here's the thing. I don't think Hiro ever showed Gray's father before this chapter. But hey, that's just me. I could be wrong. Maybe you guys in the comment section, if you can, show me where we saw what Gray's father looked like. Because I don't think we ever seen what he looked like. And according to this is Gray's father, what he looked like. And so let's get into this. Chapter 390 of Fairy Tail, The Boy's Tale, the young boy's story. The day, saying that Deliora took everything away from him, his friends, his house, his mother, even his father, everything was taken away from him. Began on that day. I mean, when I saw that front page, that didn't even occur to me. That didn't even say, hey, Bonkai, yeah, there's a slight possibility you might get mind fucked. So, beginning part, we just basically got Silver and Gray. He's asking who he is. I am your father. But it gets better. It gets better. Hey, I'm going with the I am your father bit. On some Darth Vader shit. So, basically, he says he's dead and everything. He says, my name is Silver Fullbuster. I am your father. He's like saying, that's a lie. They basically have their fight. Gray's getting a little schnight here and there. And he's like saying that there's no way my father is alive. And you're like, oh! He's like laughing, Silver. I'm like, what's so funny, man? So, he's basically laughing his ass off, saying, it's perfect. He imagined exactly that's what the face you would be given. He's saying that the part about your father being alive is no lie, I assure you. But me, that's where things get more complicated. And he's like, I'm part of a much greater existence, especially to you. We are destined to fight, you and I. And when he said that, it didn't click. It didn't click with me. It really did not click. It should have. I should have been like, huh. But we continue with the chapter, and we got Natsu, and they're all fighting, and, small, nothing really needs to be discussed. They're fighting the three that are fighting them, and God just saying, like, Lucy trying to help, and Natsu says, no, you don't need to help, and then that's when God just smells them. And they're fighting Hades, and pretty much Hades is he says a few words while they're fighting him. He says, I see, I can now understand why Kyoka wanted to play with humans, and so on and so forth, saying that you're able to see your own destiny in your future, actions motivated purely by emotions, let it and in the least bit aware of your own weakness, oblivious to how totally overwhelmed you truly are. How preciously ignorant. I'm like, God damn, fuck you. So then we go to Urza and Minerva, and they see the cats, and I'm like, come on, stop with the cats. Sting Coon, and the Happy Coon, and a bunch of coon, well, a bunch of cats with the K-U-Ns. But Minerva sees the thing on top of Happy's head and just rips it off and saying that this is one of the 9 demons, demon gates, and you know, you're such a badass, sis. And they basically say we have 1 hour to lift, 1 hour until face activates. Let's hurry. So that's basically the story there. Sorry, I said cool there. I mean K-U-N. K-U-N. We go back to Gray, and he's fighting, and he's like destined to fight. He doesn't understand. Let me elaborate. Yes, that's right. Let me start from the beginning about this body. This body is a vessel, he's saying a corpse that I had just happened to find laying around. Even then, I still was... It was there. I was like, what? A corpse? I was like, oh. It's like all the members of Tartarus basically are demons from Seven's books. Originally, my original form was far from human. But as you could also probably guess, it can be quite inconvenient to have the form of a demon. So I used the form of a human. And when I was deciding on my human form, I happened upon a great corpse that was near me. And ever since then, I was using this body. It should have been by complete coincidence. I'm saying this body, blah, blah, blah. Just one coincidence that draws you and I closer to one another. I was like... And you have no idea how long I've been waiting to kill you with these hands. And then Gray's saying, you know, you son of a bitch, going around using someone's father's corpse, whatever you want. I despise you, you have no reason to hate me. And saying that, Silver's saying, you know, with killing of school, when he said I was like, no. 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 No, you're fucking lying. You can't be telling me this is... No. There's no way. But, he says, after all, he's been out of business for over 10 years. My name is Deliora. Surely you haven't forgotten me, have you, Gray? Fuck? When I saw this chapter, I was on my couch, and I was falling down. I was like, no! You serious? See, unlike the Kenichi chapter, which were suggestions, and what I mean with the suggestions was, you know, they were hints. They were hints that, you know, Saiga, that guy might have been somebody else. But here, there were no hints. I was like, we didn't know what Gray's father looked like, first of all. And then, sorry, and then, we didn't know. We didn't know what his father looked like at all. So, see, that's the thing. If we had known what he had looked like, it probably would have been a different scenario. And I'm just like, I was too I just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Next page, Gray is speechless. We see a flashback with her. She does Ice Shield. And then, he's like, impossible, you finished her. He says, you're right, she killed me over 10 years ago, so on and so forth. And then he brings up Hell's Core, which is the body regeneration facility. So, what they did was, what must have happened was that he went into Gray's father's body. It was destroyed, but they used that factory, Hell's Core, to bring back his body. And are you really that dealer? Don't make me show you my true form, boy. You remember the form I had when I slaughtered both your parents? Gray's face on page 31. Hero. Fucking A. Holy shit. And then in the bottom page, you have guys fighting Juvia. He says, and saying today the young boy's story will come to an end. And then Juvia's like, Juvia's got almost the identical face that Gray has. What did you say? What did you just say? And then I think this is him saying to Juvia, I could see it, the power of that calamity once again bringing forth the despair. A hopeless future that beckons to Gray is an unavoidable death. And here's fucking Silver, who's fucking Deliora saying, and so in the end, the young boy will choose the same fate as his master. And it says to be continued in chapter 391, Gray versus Silver. Listen, okay, the probability. Now, the thing is, I don't know. Like, this was one thing of Fairy Tail that I was looking forward to. And Hero has delivered with it. So, the way I see it is this. Signs point to Gray, yeah, doing the ice shield thing again. Doing that did. And if he does that against Silver and imprisons him, he's gonna die. No, but we will see. I'm not throwing that out yet. I'm not throwing that out yet. But this was a total shocker. Like, what the fuck? You know? I did not see this coming at all. There were a lot of theories. I was pulling out a lot of theories about Silver. That he was Gray's future self. That he was Gray's father. Some of that stuff. We were right about the father part. Just who was in his body. Ah, shit. Is too fathomed to even grasp that Hero went this way. I just can't believe it because I did not see it coming at all. So, pretty much from this chapter, we find out that in fact, Silver is Gray's father, but that he died, and that Deliora. So that's the whole bit when I say with the title, Gray, I am your father, and Deliora. I did not see this coming. I'm kind of glad I went back to reviewing Fairy Tail because of this. Because this shit just came out of fucking left field. And the fact that Kenichi and Fairy Tail brought in like fathers that weren't really our father. It just blows my mind even further. You had Saiga, who wasn't really Mew's father. It was some other guy. And then you have Gray's father. That's not his father. It's Deliora. Shit. You can't make this shit up. It's amazing. So, overall rating, 5 out of 5. I can't lie. This is gonna be crazy. I mean, I don't think that's what Gray's gonna do. If he does, I think the move that she did was called I Shall, or something along those lines, when she did imprison her, Deliora. So we'll see. I mean, I suppose people could have said it was Deliora because of the fact that Zeref's Book of Demons. But still, you didn't think it was going to be this. You know? Holy shit. So, we'll see how this goes next week. Silver versus Gray. I believe that's what it's called. Let me just make sure. You just see his face. Fucking Gray versus Silver. Just seeing Silver's face makes me want to get a fucking mallet and punch him in the face with it. Like a hammer or something. Just punch his fucking lights up. He's such a douche. Oh my god. Yo. It's like, you know how fucked up that is? The demon that destroyed Gray's home. He killed his parents. Took over his dead father's body? well, you're definitely a demon. You definitely belong in hell. I'm Bonkai922. I will see you guys later. Hopefully great races. I don't want to see you die. See you guys later. Peace.